My name is Lauren Bishop. I just recently relocated to Los Angeles from Chicago, Illinois. Yeah? Wait for it. But I'm originally from Little Rock, Arkansas, where my Arkansans at tonight, huh? Yeah, cool. That's usually how that goes. We don't usually make our pilgrimage out west this early in the ever, so that's good. But my mother thinks that I do stand-up as a platform to just bash Arkansas, you know, to just put down my heritage, which is so stupid, because I love being a Southern belle, right? I love being from Arkansas. But I always get these comments from her, you know, she's always like, you better not make up any stupid crap that we say and say it on stage. I'm like, I don't have to make it up. I just have to remember it long enough to write it down. Yeah. When I first relocated from Little Rock to Chicago, I moved to a neighborhood called Boys Town. Fantastic neighborhood. Love it. So my father comes to visit me, right? And if you don't know, Boys Town is predominantly homosexual. And my father, being predominantly unfamiliar with that, walks out of my apartment the first day and he says very loudly, "Baby, are you safe here?" You know, Pop, I'm invisible. But you had better start running. He's a real looker, my Pop. I think he would have done well there. Can't watch sexy movies. They're real popular. Can't watch sexy movies at all. I can't even watch people making out in movies. It totally grosses me out. Here's what happened. So my mother and I are on a road trip, right? And we have to stop off at some hotel, middle of nowhere, nothing to do but watch a movie on TV, right? Only movie that's on TV is Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson, okay? You don't have to have watched Wolf to hear this story. Here's all you need to know. All you need to know is that Jack Nicholson meets this chick in the movie, and then 3 days later, they're bonking. And I mean, it's a veritable bonk fest. They're bonking all over the place, and I'm snuggled next to my mother watching this bonk fest, right? So my mother goes, "Lauren, Bishop girls don't do that." Now, I think the correct response from me should have been something along the lines of, "You're right, Mother. I would never have sex before marriage because that would be wrong in the eyes of Jesus Christ and all of your friends." But what came out of my mouth instead was, "Gross, who would bonk Jack Nicholson?" To which she replied, "Well, I would," and now that's all I can picture every time I see a sexy movie. My mother, Jack Nicholson bonking. It's awful. I think it must be the hardest job in America to be a parent. I can't fathom it. I will never have children. Because, like, your whole life changes when you have kids, right? You got to do stuff like acknowledge them. No, thank you. Not on my to-do list for the day. You know, but I don't think we make it easy for you to raise healthy children in America. There's a horrible obesity problem with our children in America right now. You know, I don't know if you've seen them. They're the fat kids. You can't miss them. But I think that it's America's fault. I think that we make it very difficult for parents to raise healthy children. Because here's the deal. Like, I was getting dinner in Walgreens the other day because that's how I roll, and I'm walking down the vitamin aisle and I noticed that they have vitamins on sale for kids, but they're disguised as candy. They got like gummy worm vitamins, sour cherry vitamins. I'm like, no wonder our kids are all fat. We are teaching them to eat candy starting at breakfast. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't you afford adults the same respect, huh? If you made birth control German chocolate cake, I would never forget it. Jesus Christ, honey, are you eating German chocolate cake for breakfast? No, I am preventing your unborn son. Oh, well, I will get the milk. Dudes, I don't want to bag on fat kids. Seriously, I don't want to bag on fat. I got my own issues with food. I'm an emotional eater. Like, when I'm happy, I'm eating. When I'm sad, I'm eating. When it's Tuesday, I'm eating. Deal with it. That's how it works. So I tried to fix it one day, right? I was like, I got to get a handle on this. And I tried to be bulimic for one day. You guys ever do that? Oh, that's hard. I tried it for one day, and I couldn't do it. I absolutely couldn't do it. Here's what happened. I ate an entire pizza, medium, deep dish. You guys ever rock that noise? Comes with a side of shame. And whenever you do that, this little voice comes up inside your head, and it's like, oh my God, what did you do, fatso? You better fix this. But seriously, you better fix this right now. You better be a woman. You better be a woman and fix this right now. And I was like, oh my God, this is really awkward. I better do that. So I went into the bathroom, and I put my 2 fingers up, and I stuck them down my throat. And I could feel the whole pizza coming up, right? I could taste it in the back of my mouth. And finally, I was like, you know what? I can't. I can't believe it tastes so good the second time around. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you eat 3 meals a day on a comedian's salary. You're welcome. The tip from your captain, you can take that home with you. So I went on a cruise. I went on a cruise a couple years ago, but we've already established I'm real classy. I didn't go on just any cruise. I went on a Carnival Fun Ship cruise. All right. So you walk up the gangplank on the first day, and there's a sign over the door, and it says "Welcome home." But after spending 4 days on said cruise, I'm fairly certain it should have read "Welcome to the Redneck Riviera." Because people, that's a boat full of stupid. I'm standing next to this woman who has on skin-tight leather pants, but the pattern is the New York Times. And she said to me, I always wear my exotic pants when I go cruising. I said, ma'am, they're only exotic because you can't read them. But the best part about any cruise ship is the entertainment. These 4 women walk out. They have on huge jackets with gigantic shoulder pads. You're like, awesome. We're going to do an homage to 80s lesbian stand-up comedy. Buckle up. No, you're not. You're going to do a sing-along. But you're going to replace all the words with fun, ship, and cruise. We're on a fun ship now, no matter what they say. My cruise ship brings all the fun to the yard. And they're like, oh, I'm better than yours. We're the real fun cruisers. Please stand up. Please stand up. Come on, please stand up. And that's when you realize that this is where cheerleaders go to die. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Lauren Bishop. Thank you so much for having me.